We feared this day would come when the lands are ruined and the champions of the light can no longer save those in need. But I will.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Let's Play Diablo 3. Sorry for the low frame right there. Whenever I'm clicked off screen, I have it set up so the game goes to 8 FPS. Really great if you have fans all up in your computer and you don't want them to go when you're like trying to do something else, like you're like watching a YouTube video when you need to leave the game on for a little bit, or maybe you're waiting for something, you know? You don't have to worry about your computer just like killing itself just while you're doing something completely unrelated. I forgot we have Squirt's necklace. That's right. We get to be super powerful, super strong, as long as we don't get hit. I mean, the thing is, once we take one hit, then that necklace taps out. Any new dialogue, Malachi? Maybe I have to back up and come back? I think he's just speechless now.
By the grace of the ancients, may yours...
I wish he had more dialogue. He seems cool.
Deckard Cain was not a young man. I still say he died too soon. Decades of knowledge destroyed without a thought by superstitious fools.
Oh, I thought there was another guy here too. Alright. So far it seems good. Okay, so where are we heading to today? We have the Highland Passage that we need to go to, and it does look like these teleportation things do persist. I'm half tempted to drop the difficulty a little bit, because I've noticed that, like, it does take quite a long time now to kill stuff. Well, I mean, it's not terrible. Also, one of y'all mentioned that I was missing a lot of sparklies. Usually it's just the weapon tool kits on the side of the screen. I miss them a lot in all the Diablo games. We get a little bit of hitchy here. Kind of the case though. I'm playing with VSync on at 60 hertz again for simplicity's sake, but Diablo 3 is one of those games where it just always has these weird hitches, and I'm not sure why that is. Have you guys experienced it? I've always experienced it. I'm a lot more sensitive to it, though, myself.
I have finally rid myself of the dark influence seeking to subdue me. And now I see things as they truly are. This conspiracy among the insolent townsfolk to weaken me by stealing Albrecht away will not stand. Perhaps the heads of their women and children on pikes will bring them clarity.
Well, King Leoric, as we all know, he went freaking psychotic. But again, most likely due to the influence of everything happening. It's so weird, though, that they're... like, if you really think about it, they just wanted to remake the King Leoric storyline of Diablo 1 and re-solidify the storyline of who the heck is Aiden and all these other people. Go get them, boys.
Not enough essence.
I will say the Word's necklace is actually making us gods, because we're usually not in combat. And by we, I mean our Necromancer friend himself, as you'd expect.
Not enough essence.
It's kind of the fun way to play Necromancer. Of course, there is other ways. There's probably like really cool, like builds that have nothing to do with the Necromancer having like summons and all that stuff. Also, I'm pretty sure we did actually go through the zone before. But at least we're going through it a second time. There is a lot of dialogue, and they don't seem to spawn all of the necessary books. So we'll just coast along and get out of here as soon as we can. At least the arrows already appeared.
Give it more time.
Oh, right, I forgot. I need to be standing on top of the corpses. That's right. I want the corpses to explode.
No.
God. Don't want to get... Ow. Don't want that to happen. R.I.P. my DPS. Luckily, I could just siphon soul for days.
Give it more time.
There we go.
Not enough essence.
Get in there, my children. All right, now we got the times 10 damage multiplier. Woohoo! What does that put our damage at? Oh, is it not telling me? Damage dealt, damage taken. You'd think it would update it live, right?
What would you do if I stopped following you?
Enjoy the sudden quiet.
Got him. Too real.
Help me! I'm trapped! In here! In the
Oh.
Iron Maiden!
This is the event I was talking about. Yeah, another person mentioned that these are completely random. I always thought they were guaranteed when you go through the story, but it turns out even the story has lots of randomness to it, which is actually really nice for replayability. Diablo games are always like crazy good for replayability. So that's the same with like Torchlight and stuff like that, and of course Path of Exile. Hello, sir. Oh boy. Oh, you're going down pretty quick. Dude, Wirt's necklace with the hard carry. Let's be real. This game just feels good, man.
13th day of Lunar 1263, Anno Kyrgyzstani. The jailers burned runes into my flesh. They say all the torture and dark magic will turn us into demonic slaves for King Leoric. What foolish lies. 17th day of Lunar. Oh, pain is terrible. I can't think. I'm so hungry. 20th day of Lunar. Master, I hunger. Master, feed me.
Jesus. All right. Demonism does work, kids. God damn. Ooh, some new shoulder pieces. Hell yeah. I like how they're all been the same ones. They look amazing, though. They're styling, dude. What kind of creature is that? Is it like a goat or something? I'm assuming it's a goat, considering, you know, demons. Fine, goats. Goats are typically the poster boy of demonhood. As far as I understand it. Alright, maybe we should go save the guy. And the way everything just explodes. It just always feels so good. Alright, hello.
God bless you. I was certain I was gonna die in there. I heard rumors of vast treasure to be found down here. A damn fool that I am, I believed them. Don't know why I thought it might be inside an Iron Maiden. All I could think of while I was trapped in that horrible darkness was that no one would ever know what had happened to me.
But don't worry, friend. At least Iron Maidens never existed. Fun fact, Iron Maidens were actually invented after the period they were said to be in. By modern writing. Although, there were still some pretty nasty things that existed outside of Iron Maidens anyway. Like, you know, throwing someone into an iron cast of a pig. And then setting it ablaze very slowly. That shit was effed up. Ghosty boys. Alright, sweet. So we finally made it out here into the Highland passage, which is just a little passage between the actual main final bit of chapter 1, which, holy crap. The fact that it's taken us this long to get to the final chapter is kind of insane. Just to attest to just how long this game is.
No.
which is great. I think content alone, Diablo 3 is just like really, really good shit. No, actually, Torchlight 3 just released yesterday. Only the early access game, and it got a bunch of negative reviews because a lot of people were trying to log in at the same time. It was a PC gaming show yesterday. We didn't know, and they're like, and Torchlight 3 is available right now, but it's online only, I think. So everyone trying to log in couldn't do so. So hence all the negative reviews. But I'm sure it's pretty decent.
I am Asylla, once queen to our beloved Leoric. My servants and I were consumed by his madness. Now I give you my blessing, champion, to release my people from their eternal torment.
Notice how her head has been removed from her body. That plays into how she was killed later. Which we actually get some history of. Like, again, this is just like... I feel like this is the developer's way of being like, alright, how can we retell Diablo 1? Without, like, entirely going back in time. Without making a prequel. I guess you could make an argument of history repeats itself. I don't really know. No dialogue, okay.
Freedom. At long last. Freedom.
Freedom. At least even in death, she's trying to, like, help her people.
That is not possible.
So, perhaps Queen Asylla is a good person. Although I'm sure we'll learn more about her through the books and everything here. Of course, keep in mind, King Leoric, like, went frickin' complete all in on, like, everyone's a traitor. Which, to be fair, a lot of people, when they started to take notice that he was not so benevolent, because of the demonic invasion of his mind, they were planning his death for a while. So he wasn't wrong to think the way that he thought, but at the same time, he's also a psychopath, so, you know. What do you do at that point? Maybe the only choice was to commit regicide. Slay your king and save your people. Although, turns out that didn't work out so great. Level 38, which I think actually means we can get a new skill. Land of the Dead. All corpse skills can now be used at will for 10 seconds. As for corpse skills that they're referring to, is Command Golem a corpse skill?
Like jails much.
Or would corpse skills be pertaining to anything that consumes corpses? Let's try it out in the next combat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Land of the Dead, and then I'm going to spam Revive. And if...
Who dares?
Ooh, get some dialogue from the mini-boss here. And then if that doesn't do anything, like, I'm going to do it on blank ground. If that doesn't summon anything, then we'll have to look through the other corpse abilities, see how they go. But essentially, it's another ultimate skill, which is really fun. Now, some people also do QWERTY for this game, which is actually pretty cool. I can see that definitely working out very well. Although right now I have it set up so, like, you know, it's the default, so S is skill and A is something or other. D is health bars, gotcha. W is, okay, well, S and D, they seem to be the only ones that do anything. It's cool that there is support for the Razer keyboard, because I have, like, all the numbers 1 through 4 lit up and Q lit up, and then the entire keyboard is red. And then if there's, like, a legendary that appears, the whole keyboard, like, flashes. It's just like a nice, like, superfluous thing, but it's cool.
Freedom, after so long.
Freedom!
My gods! There is someone amongst us. Deal with him harshly.
Don't worry, he doesn't actually send anyone towards you. You just have to deal with everything. Alright, so we're gonna throw in our boy. We're gonna activate this ability. Yeah, okay. Well, there you go. Obviously, we're not set up in a good way for this. That must mean that if we have Corpse Explosion equipped, we can just spam the shit out of it and get the maximum out of it. That seems very valuable. With our current build, not so much, obviously. But I can absolutely see the value of it. That seems really cool. We're going to have to wait for it to respawn, of course, but yeah. Really cool stuff. Devour just got an upgrade with Devouring Aura. Becomes an aura that consumes all corpses within 15 yards to restore 11 essence per corpse, as opposed to 10. The range aura of this effect is increased by 50% of your gold radius. Okay, so Devouring Aura seems to be like the go-to for our Devour skill. And we got Spreading Malediction. Receive a 1% damage bonus for each enemy afflicted by one of your curses. Well, shit. We don't have curse really set up at the moment. Kind of wish we did. I've been having too much fun with Revive, to be honest. Here's our curses here. We have Decrepify, which is slow them down. Leech, which cursed enemies heal the attacker. And then Frailty, a crippling curse that kills enemies with less than 15% health. So we could probably, like, match... We could mix Frailty into this. If we really wanted to. That could probably definitely be pretty cool. Actually, you know what? We haven't tried any of our curses, so let's start trying some other things out. Because I know I've been going ham on the zoo farm going on here. Cursed enemies take 15% increased damage from your minions. Oh shit! Well, that's huge. Maybe we could keep Revive then. Maybe just use Frailty. Because we just have to switch out a passive, right? Alright, in that case, switch out Land of the Dead. Let's go for Frailty. Go for this. Curse enemies take 15% increased damage from minions. Curse enemies explode for 100% weapon damage on death. That could be dope for lower difficulties, but I think Scent of Blood is the way to go. I'm not entirely sure how curses work yet, anyway. I don't know if it's like an AoE, if it's like close range. I'm about to find out. Also, the music's really good here. Reminds me of the final act, the expansion act of Diablo 2. With a little bit of Tristram in there. Of course, you gotta have a little bit of Tristram. So we want Malediction, right? We have Swift Harvesting, increases the attack speed of Bone, Spikes, Siphon Blood, and Grim Scythe by 15%. Increase the duration of your Skeletal Mage and Revive minions. And the essence cost of Command Skeleton and cooldown of Command Golem are reduced. I think I like that cooldown. I think I'm going to switch out... Well, I don't think I want to switch out Swift Harvest, but whatever. We'll try it out. Let's give her a go, shall we? Receive a 1% damage bonus for each enemy afflicted by one of your curses. Okay. Here we go. Man, the environments are just so cool. Alright, here we go. Okay, so it is AoE. And you can actually see a symbol above their head, too. Perfect. So Frailty is just going to make our minions even better. And we can go all in on minion damage. Oops. And it doesn't seem to cost any essence? Oh, 10 essence, okay. Not terrible, though. Alright, it does feel like I'm doing even more now. Wait, did that skeleton try and talk to us for a sec? It looked like I saw text above his head. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe I'm becoming King Leoric. So now the only thing I really wish I could get now is Devour, man. Like, perhaps we could sacrifice the Golem. If you really think about it, I think the Golem might not actually be all he's worth. The corpses that he drops are pretty huge. But then we don't get Devour anymore. Because we need Devour, maybe, just to keep the spam out for the skeletons. But it also helps really well to have him here for our allies. So it's like, catch-22. He's good and he's bad.
free!
Woo!
Look at that thing over there. Let's kill it.
Yes, let's. Oh god. Oh. Okay, I think we're just out of range. Yeah, we are. But not our allies. Whoop. Oh yeah, we're taking damage like crazy. Oh, whoa, okay. I must have been lagging. I definitely didn't feel like I was in range there, but I might have been. Just by like an inch. It's definitely possible. The only reason I say it felt like lag is because there was a huge spike on screen there. And I got hit. Man, that just makes you wish that the game was had an offline mode. That's a thing. That's like the biggest slash I can ever give to Diablo 3. Because here's the thing. The moment the servers for Diablo 3 shut down, Diablo 3 would never be playable again. Point blank period, right? If Blizzard died, Battle.net died, Diablo 3 will be never playable again. And that is true for any online exclusive game in existence. Which is pretty much a damn shame, man. I think the game runs great as a single player experience as well. Looks like we missed probably a soldier somewhere there. I think I told my boys to go attack a door.
My essence is too low.
But you know what? I'm proud of them. At least they attacked the door with vigor. Yeah, I don't know. I just wish, I wish there was an offline mode. That's why I'm hoping with Torchlight 3 they add an offline mode as well. Because any game that is online exclusive is just completely expected to get shut down at some point in its lifespan. Thankfully, Blizzard and Activision are so massive that they'll probably just have the server up for, you know, however long they're around. But yeah, if they ever F up royally to the point of where they have to, like, shut down entirely, Activision goes under, Blizzard goes under, and then so therefore does every online game for Blizzard. So, you know.
Freedom, after so long.
Thank you, champion. My servants are now free, but the curse over this place remains. Seek the warden at the dungeon center and end his evil forever.
His Resident Evil. Oh, speaking of Resident Evil 8 got announced. Oh, so excited. They called it Village, which is interesting. They're doing the thing with the new Resident Evil games where they're all first person, and then they also make it so the title has the number in Roman numerals in it. It's perfect.
Am I alone here? Must I do this myself? So be it. Face me, and repent your crime.
Go get him, boys. I like how he runs in fear the moment I summon all these dudes.
So much more now.
You know, it's really hard not to take damage in a lot of cases. I mean, of course, I was standing in the stupid there earlier, but, like, now that I think about it, whenever I'm in the highest difficulties, you get hit by stuff all the time. In fact, that's one of the major things about that game is, like, trying to find that balancing act of being able to get hit and regenerate that health instantaneously. I don't know if I like the fear on my minions when I summon them, because I kind of want them to stay bunched up. Oh, here we go.
My lord, the prisoner is ready, as you requested.
Thank you, Lazarus. Your loyalty is invaluable in the midst of all these traitors. And you, my dear, my own wife and queen, conspiring against our kingdom.
My love, I swear, I have never betrayed you.
Lies, until the very end.
So we can see Lazarus just constantly poisoning the king with words. Words can kill.
The time of my lord's true awakening is at hand. That fool Leoric was only able to resist him because he did not yet possess his full power. With the Queen dispatched as a traitor, I may now devote myself fully to preparing the boy for the presence of my master.
All this just for the kid to be turned into Diablo. God damn, Lazarus. He's a monster, isn't he? Just a little bit. Something tells me he's a little bit of a monster. All right, I think we're going to wrap this one up here. I know it's a little bit early, but I did mess up my back at work the other day. And feeling a little painful today, so I'm going to wrap it up just a little bit early. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm Acme101, signing off.